All time. Let's get it. Let's try to win more. One more. Try to win one more here, folks. Wins and losses. Maybe we're trying to move on. See what's next. And then we got a Clemson game right after. Football. Take a break. Clean up the house. Come back and play some Battlefield until the lights go out. Battlefield until the lights go out tonight. Morning Soccer Boy. I'm gonna try to win this bowl game in the wins and losses league. Let me put my pretty face. There you go. Let me put my pretty face on. We in Las Vegas. No, I'm just joking. I don't know where we are. Union home. We don't have the greatest team here. Again, this was really just helping me how to scout. So, yeah. Maybe we can change the helmet. Script. I like the white helmet. Here we were watching WWE. Maybe we can catch a little bit. Was there an update recently? I don't know. Oh, we got an update. All right, we have an update. Didn't realize there was an update. I'm excited for this next season. Okay. Well, let's see if that is the case, my friend. You have a not so crazy schedule, but oh my goodness!
And a kick out by Cody.
Well, I'd argue that the inspiration has finally started to pay off for Seth Rollins. He went horribly wrong in the early goals. I don't know what the hell that was about.
Guess I can watch that in the background. Let's get back into this. See if we can do this. So you can win one under the lights. One last time in the wins and losses league. One goal. There you go. We're going all whites, baby. Probably has some speed. LSU is known for some speed, so. All right.
Gasparilla Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
All right, here we go. 6-6. It's 4-4 in our conference. We are trying to do better. The thing is, I play so well with the other teams. Lower tier teams show my lower tier skill level, I guess. But
and it'll be a touchback.
We are
out to the 25-yard line.
Trying to mix it up. Win one. Boys. A lot of talent right there.
Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant
right here with
mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball.
Oh my goodness, he did not hold.
One of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Did not
receivers
hold.
like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas.
Gotta hold that green.
That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could
yeah, that was a hit. I can't fault him for dropping it, but I mean, he needs to drop it.
Something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
I wonder if I can send him.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Yep. That's gonna mess him up, yeah?
On 3rd and long, he's gonna have to throw for it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you make a play. Beautiful. Spin him around and catch that ball. That's it. Solid. Hey. Let's go all the way.
What happens, that DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Let's see what happens here. Boom.
On the move.
Good job. Good job. One thing I know how to do is run that dang ball, man. Run the dang ball. I'm telling you, you follow your blocks properly, you will get your openings. Trust me. He's going to use with the middle of the field. I'm going to throw the sides. Right? He's going to play short. No problem. No problem.
That's a great example.
These guys can catch.
They're tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Guys are going to definitely hit the ball.
They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, wow.
Really get started there. Pick up a run to the 35.
Well,
man, it's really hard.
We're not throwing the ball deep.
Game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job?
Not throwing the ball deep.
Those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying
Boom.
that run altogether.
He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the
They want us to go. You know what? We will go. We will go.
That's perfectly fine.
4th and 3 is still okay.
Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up.
There was an all-out blitz, right? Yep. That was a whatchamacallit blitz.
But the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go belly out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Defense, you got to get my back now.
Let's see what happens here.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own.
Yeah. Go big Brits. Wow, that running back
Got enough
is
for the first.
tough.
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48.
But this is a different defensive playbook. Multiple defense, so hopefully we can get some of these guys.
Legacy of that at LSU reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah.
I was a part of that legacy Reese on the other side when Justin Vincent.
Here's what we're going to do.
Over 200 yards in the SEC championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up. And you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality in the ground game.
Got to make sure we send some pressure.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
We're going to try to go over the top.
Looking downfield, it's Flagway.
We got pressure. That's what we got. We do pressure right, baby. We do pressure right.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks
Again,
in the country.
we'll send that same pressure.
He had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
We do pressure right. Here we go, another one. Gonna try to change it again.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Once again, pressure. I'm telling you, stunts work, folks. Stunts work,
the defense
folks.
gets that stop on third down, fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure.
You gotta use them from time to time.
Forcing the incompletion, fourth down.
And they work, man. Especially if you have a good, you know, a good, what's the word? Good defensive line. Check out your badges. Check out all that stuff. See if you have anybody with a quick jump.
Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It's a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays.
He's trying to strip ball. You see the elbow out like this? He's trying to strip ball from the start.
Myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Boom.
Takes the handoff. It's Turner.
Oh, he tripped.
That's a really good look at him.
How did he trip? Look at the replay. Where did he trip?
David Wilson, Lee Suggs,
Oh, come on, folks. Oh, yay. What are you doing?
This guy right
What are you doing?
His vibes with that last run. That was nice.
They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him.
You know what? I'm going to try to catch him off guard.
All over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play. The linebacker able to make the stop.
This guy's all freaking out.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Whoops.
Finds his man. It's Green.
Whoops. There you go. You're going to play some play action, baby. Right?
And that was a nice
Going to play some play action.
When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake.
Get him out for me.
It's Turner.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he was able to
That's what I'm talking about.
One tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Running backs just have to be
I did have X wide open, yes.
game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to the running back in space where we can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
The Hokies will punt it away on fourth down.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Okay. Defense wins championships and games. Got the ball for a while. Just again, they have a better team, and they have an overall better team. But I think play calling is definitely going to help me. Let's see what happens here. 2 running backs in the wide, so that means it's probably going to throw it in the flats.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
Watch for the speed.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet.
We need to change up.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible.
Definitely.
He showed you all of his tools.
Need to change up the blitzing concept. There you go.
Now on first down from the 28.
Gonna hug the line right there.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw. It's Bagwell.
Once again.
He just got rid of the football. I'm not sure what he was doing.
That's once again, baby.
So the decision
Come on, man.
made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Come on, man.
Now on second down. Looking to fire. He uncorks one deep.
Of course. It's one of those plays that they concoction to something that will definitely work.
It's
So
a really nice catch there. I know LSU goes by the moniker.
we're gonna step up and get it again.
The draft picks they've had in recent years. This guy and his talent, they may be getting consideration soon of joining teams like Alabama and Ohio State.
There he goes.
Well, can't do anything about that one. That's all speed.
Quick strike touchdown.
But it's all speed, and he has takeoff.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Let's try to come back here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
All right. We're down, but we're not out.
In play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Out of the crowd.
That's how you run around your blocks, baby.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 40.
Gotta run around. You gotta follow your blocks. You have a good offensive line, follow your blocks. That's how it works.
Hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got
This
going,
dude
you
freaking.
can tell it's hard to get a hand on it. It's hard to get him to the ground.
Sometimes
He's not catching the ball. Look at that. But he's getting hit though, so.
Not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Again, these guys are getting hit every single time.
Physical pass defense.
These guys can't roll with that, man.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
You can't.
He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position.
Can't do it that way.
Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
All right, well, we're going to try to
So first down here as they go back to work. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against
good
this Heisman caliber quarterback.
We are playing decent ball, folks.
Is with pressure.
Not gonna lie.
They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
There it is again. The same play, man.
Down the seam.
Isn't it the same route?
Big play there. Gets it to the 30.
There's no way that guy's gonna be wide open like that. Come on, man.
This guy's got
Let's get this. Come on.
accuracy, man. Some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe
That's what we're
Burrow,
gonna do
two
now.
former Tiger quarterbacks that
Yeah,
were
we're not
the
gonna
first
play the
overall pick
underneath.
in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps.
We're gonna have to change it up. This is the only guy he's using. 17.
Getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun.
He ain't running the ball.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Need to make a turnover.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Send the tight end in motion.
Almost had it, man. Almost had it. I knew it. I knew it. Look at that. Oh, I'm sick, bro.
3rd down and short is
sick.
exactly what you want on offense, because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short, now set up in a 1st and goal situation. It's just so nice to have a signal ball who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
We haven't really made any mistakes.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to
So,
the 25-yard line.
Not too upset. The team is not the greatest. So,
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense.
that's what happens
This
here.
is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Great
Let's see
job
if
by
we
the
can get
defense,
something
seeing
there.
it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here.
I just love how people are trying to set up blitzes.
47-yard line.
It was so important this offense was able
Putting
to
him in
find
the
a way to
holes where
get
they shouldn't
rhythm,
be.
and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. The big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Yes, sir.
Putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go give them the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Yep.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go. And as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield.
That's how you
Gets it all the way
slip it in there, buddy. That's how you slip it in.
Team before being hauled down.
Well, I think on the play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground.
Man, that was another
Nice
all-out
job there
blitz.
picking up the first
I
down.
love how the blitzes just work because they work.
They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved.
I hate how this guy holds the ball. I hate how this guy holds the ball.
Throwing the football, picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Using the quick game. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the second. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll dial up the run.
That's almost a touchdown, folks. Almost a touchdown.
Be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like... One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And right down the middle. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
All right, they're going to play loose now. We're also going to go 10, 15.
Two running backs alongside the quarterback.
Right?
Quarterback may
Look at the impact players he's got. I've got nobody, man.
Makes the grab. It's Anderson. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes.
You need to make him make a mistake. You need to make him make a mistake.
I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Lets it fly. Go to the sideline. It's complete. They've got a big play.
I don't know how that happened.
Defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm.
Amazing.
I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And that would be the the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football. Get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
First down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Beautiful.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play in that tackle.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some
I think we
points
can
on
get him to
the
make the
board before
mistake.
break.
I think we can.
To the air on second down. There's the pressure.
I think we can.
Picked off inside the
I think we can, man. Yeah.
Come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board
Yeah,
before
man.
the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee.
Yeah,
and go
man.
on.
That's
At the end
a
of the second
great
quarter, that means it's time to join
play.
Kevin and our halftime update. And the Hokies will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
That was great. Great adjustment on my part.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And they got it done in the first half.
Gotta
but
definitely
the job
cover the
now,
lines there.
follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now. They're in the second half. It's a lot
Again, only
of things.
17's only really been the guy.
Big plays here to get this done.
So we're gonna definitely
With bowl games, big swings, man.
change it up here.
Rust comes off after that first half, and people get in a rhythm. You've seen big comebacks, so I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Yep.
Under fire.
There he
He's
goes.
going to take off.
I will kill him next time.
Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Kill him.
I love the change in decision making.
Once again.
Right? That was a much better job. Last possession, trying to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Nothing this time again. See, we've locked it in now.
It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's
We locked it
open,
in
so
now.
throw the ball away, knowing that you still have more chances to get this first
We
down.
locked it in. Just have to get to the. Just got to get to him. That's all.
Here's second and long. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Lagway.
It's the same play.
Right downfield.
The same route. The same play. All the big plays he's had is that one play. But we're going to take that away.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays.
Not
LSU
running
has
crazy,
guy
so.
after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
Over the middle, it's Anderson. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Quarterback keeper. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
You know, I really like this QB running the football.
All right,
because I
we're
know
still
he's
in
got
it,
a
though.
lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to burn a lot of times. So we're going to do the same ways to get him out in more space.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. They'll keep it on the ground to the left. Stiff
Come on,
to the
baby.
line. And he got
Not
nothing
running
at
that
the
ball
line of
like that,
scrimmage
bro.
is still the 5-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration
Same thing,
and not let
same
that
thing.
tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate, And that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Motion from the back. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
There's another one, baby.
Intercepted, and that's not.
There's another one.
Talk about being an impact player. That's now his 2nd interception in this game.
Come on, man.
When they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Burrows is way for a couple. He's out to the 8. The Hokies want to crank the tempo.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
On target over the middle.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We in this.
But he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
We in
Nice
this.
looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hurting you
The
with their
look at
legs.
that
Michael
pocket
Vick
presence.
will kill you throwing
Don't wanna-
the
don't wanna
Tyrod Taylor could do
cover
it.
it.
How
Oh.
about this name? Jim Drunkenmiller. You can just see him right now, dotting an 18-yard dig route. That's a nice...
That's all right. You leave 3 there. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Every offense wants to
We will take it.
run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Quickly to the tight end.
All right.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big
Can't be everywhere.
And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35.
Can't be everywhere.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I shouldn't have thrown that at all,
Behind the
actually.
sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Holloway. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you
Let's go,
can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just
we got
boom,
this.
put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
The Hokies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Wants to throw again.
Come on, baby.
He's got enough. It'll be
Come on, baby.
They've got it up to 12.
Again, simple freaking playbooks, man.
Once backed up in the shadow of their own goal post, have put quite a drive together. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Okay.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone.
Oh!
13th time he's done that this year.
Oh, man. Came back. Man.
Defense to get the football.
First mistake.
Nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Leaves it with the running back.
Come on,
He's
man.
loose at the 15. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 40. The 20. He's at the and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Of course it's a stretch.
Close
Of course it's a stretch.
eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. And he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, man.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Okay. That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to get it through the air.
Oh,
missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun
he had him too.
Fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, but you know
I
what?
find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse. I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Pressure coming.
Once again, he getting through.
And he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
He getting through.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Again, beautiful.
Hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Beautiful.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
All right, again, they have the better team, so not worried.
And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Let's just try to get a point.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
These guys.
The defense wouldn't let it loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They can't do anything.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down, but when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back.
Pass interference, man.
So fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half,
Come on.
they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here.
It's fourth. Let's just try to
Final stance of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
maintain.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Man, just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the right play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football.
Right.
That's 101. Stop the run first.
17, look for 17.
Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Trying to make magic with his feet. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of the negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45.
Yeah, it's the only guy he's got, man.
And the stomping has commenced.
Got takeoff, so he's good.
There's no mercy rule in college football.
Definitely going to go all
huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
Yeah.
And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work.
If I had a better team, I probably would be dominating right now. That's just me.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Try to finish up strong, finish the season.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Gonna let it fly. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down,
we're not punting anymore.
Regardless of where you are on the field, the problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Got some room in the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Let's just run it out, folks.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line.
Just going to try to finish off this game because we are not winning this. Not with B-Tech, folks. Not with B-Tech.
That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making.
Definitely going to...
We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big.
Get it up.
Prove me right.
I think we're going to 2 o'clock.
Complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute some points on the board.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. If you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
That's a great defensive play.
He's up to 14.
That's a great
That's
play.
a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, and also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great
tackling for no reason.
tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Love being on the booth. Love covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking to throw on first down.
Nice.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have
call it a day.
They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They were ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
All right.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield.
Yeah, that was it. We probably will move on to another team. If there's availability. Nope. No. No openings. No openings for us. No one wants us. No one wants us. We are not good enough to get offers. But I'm gonna pop off for now. I might stream the next game. I don't know yet. I'll message him and see what's up. We have a big time game in the CL Leaders. Oh, is it Leaders? No, sorry, Takeover. Takeover. I think it's Takeover, yeah. Load back up. All right, looks like we are going to play game 2. real quick. Let me change up this. Let's take over. That's what I'm in. Sorry. We got. Who is it? We're playing Clemson. We're playing Clemson. And it's an ACC battle for the ages. Luck of the Irish? That's what we're going to call it. Luck of the Irish? Huh? We did set up and fix our actually, you know what? Let me jump offline real quick. I gotta mute myself and just play this game with no mic and no cam. Let's see what happens here. Boom.
defense in a bunch formation. Looking for room, it's Hardy. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
The sure hands, it's Brown.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And on 3rd down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the first down, a new set of downs for this offense.
To throw, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Give to the running back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10 playoff positioning. All the things that go with a midseason showdown.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going back. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it if they can stop him on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Irish send out the punt unit. Getting out first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Odom. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Toss sweep, trying to get it outside to the right. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season. You're like, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On the ground, it's Hardy. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's back. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Out of the gun to give to the back. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Off play action. Under fire. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless. Those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
Goalpost tapping you on the shoulder. Just take care of the football here.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape so far today.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Makes the grab on 3rd. They get it out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might save the touchdown. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
On the option.
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself in for 6.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. throw. It's Carr. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Good gain on the return. This defense has something up with a big play.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Might be calling a hot route. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going to toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's going for the line. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a 3rd down and goal situation.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back to pass, it's Beck. Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead down a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. West Virginia has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Utah. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. A turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, another mistake. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback You better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing it away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Running the red zone. It's Hardy. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air. It's Beck. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start the 2nd half, and Clemson will kick it away. takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Here come the Irish back on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met it at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. They'll try to run for it. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Fires to the right. Zips it out to his man. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hatcher. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures.
And I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Slams ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And We saw it last week with this offense, right? They know who they are down here. They're going to be physical. They gave him the football, and what did he do? He rewarded you with 2 touchdown runs. I look for this offense to continue the physicality and hand that.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Fights off a defender.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Throws for the tight end. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. They go to the ground. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. On the run, it's Hardy. Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Clemson set up with another 1st down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. To the air, it's Beck. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll try to get outside. There we go. Got some room. And he launches into the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Snags a quick pass on the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Notre Dame right back to the line.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large. Right like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We've got to be aggressive. We've got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Carr. The throw. This time on target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They go to the draw. Got a little space.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Fires to the tight end. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
To the air on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The offense. Let's see. He can block. He can catch. He can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can add to it on this drive. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll go to the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Grab behind the line. It's ordered. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Temple. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass, it's Carr. Oh, they're after him! Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
One possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit, it affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Williams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Flips it out to the back. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down.
And that's why as a defense you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football and they're able to make a tackle.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Can't find his man, it'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give and tick, 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 tick. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Power football. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying to hit the sideline on the